Got to save Appa. Priority. Shout out to Toph, living legend already. And yeah, I'm just excited to get back into this. Found out some great stuff. Also, that there's books. Apparently, the Chronicles of Avatar series of books and some comics as well. That just I'm gonna eat up. I know I'm gonna eat up just knowing me and the way I get out of hand when I get passionate about stuff. So that was all really great, and to know that the sorting into, you know, bending houses, so to speak, is a real thing. Like, you know, people sorting themselves into water bending, and I think that's so cool. And that being a correlation to Hufflepuff too is so great. It makes sense. Like, I kind of do look at them as like Fire Nation Slytherin, Water Nation Hufflepuff. Air would have to be Ravenclaw, and then Earth would be Gryffindor. I mean, if you just want to assign the animals' abilities, but I feel like they can go either way when you really get down to it. But no, I think it's right that way. Anyways, yeah, this is just the shit that this is what we do. We nerd out. I want to watch these episodes, guys. I want to get into it, because I know there's only good stuff to come here. Because that is where Appa is when he was captured.
How could you let them take Appa?
Come
Why
on.
didn't you stop them?
Come on.
I couldn't. The library was sinking. You guys were still inside,
You'd be buried forever if it wasn't for her.
Vibrations out here. The sandbender snuck up on me, and there wasn't time for. You just didn't care.
Oh.
You never liked Appa. You wanted him gone.
Aang, stop it.
That's all any of you guys care about, yourselves. You don't care whether Appa is okay or not. I'm going after Appa.
Aang, wait!
You didn't have to say the hateful things or the hurtful things.
We better start walking.
Before
We're
you did that.
the only people who know about the solar eclipse. We have to get that information to Ba Sing Se.
Colonel Monkey, what a pleasant surprise.
If you're surprised we're here, then the Dragon of the West has lost a few steps.
Is Iroh the Dragon of the West? They clearly have a history here.
Too bad you don't have any old friends that don't want to attack you.
Old friends that don't want to attack me.
You gotta think about it. You gotta think about your history and your friendships.
I don't know.
Suit yourself. It's very thirst quenching, though.
I think you've had enough.
Is it laced with
Who lit
like
Toph on fire?
ecstasy? I mean, that's his everything. The kid doesn't have his parents. He has no family.
Hey, look. Fire Nation wanted posters.
So, look who's here.
Don't you have a mission right now? Aren't you more... Isn't Toph your main destination right now?
I'm sorry, Aang. I know it's hard for you.
Look at the animation of his
We need
face.
to
He looks
focus on
so
getting
mad.
What's the difference? We won't survive without Appa. We all know it.
He's such
Come
a
on, Aang. We
positive,
can do this
loving
if we work together.
kid usually.
Right, Toph? We can find out which way Ba Sing Se is. We can use the stars to guide us.
Is Aang gonna be down to going to Ba Sing Se right now?
Just try to get some
Like,
sleep.
is that gonna feel like a
We'll
priority
start
for
again in
him?
a few.
The White Lotus opens wide to those who know her secrets.
This is like a passcode.
What are you old gas bags talking about?
I always try to tell you that Pai Sho is more than just a game.
It's a communication.
You two are wanted criminals with a giant bounty on your heads.
I thought you said he would help.
He is. Just watch.
You think you're going to capture them and collect all that gold?
Gold?
That's gonna have everybody on them then. Oh, they escaped with the diversion. Damn.
Appa!
Appa?
You saying things?
Why would Princess Yue need him? She's the moon. She flies by herself.
Princess Yui, my guy's down bad for
It's
life.
just a cloud.
Sorry,
Wait,
man.
a cloud. Here, fly up and bend the water from that cloud into my pouch.
You guys need water, eh? You don't gotta be such a dick about it.
What's anyone else doing? What are you doing?
Trying to keep everyone together.
Yeah, her
We need to head
brother's
this direction.
drugged up. She's got Toph, who's just struggling. Aang is
Believe me, I
Horcrux.
kicked it hard enough to feel plenty of vibrations.
Maybe there's stuff in there?
It's one of the gliders the sandbenders use.
Supplies?
And look, it's got some kind of compass on it. I bet it can point us out of here.
You can always count on a compass, man, no matter what the conditions are.
One who has
Send their
eaten the
message.
fruit and tasted its mystery.
Another cryptic message. Just to get where you gotta go. They got a whole society here.
Finally. Solid ground.
I love that for you. Snow angels, earth angels. Mixed, so it's a bee mixed with what?
We have to get out of here. I'm completely out of water defense.
I'm not losing anyone else out here.
Yeah, no way.
Talk. Shoot a rock right there. Fire.
Look at you see Katara is just teamworking the whole group.
Yes. Now let's
The
move.
leader right here. I feel like Aang would have, I don't even know, he might have really be a lost soul right now if it wasn't for Katara. Keeping everyone together. Damn.
Is the club meeting over?
Everything is taken care of. We're heading to Ba Sing Se.
Ba Sing Se? Why would we go to the Earth Kingdom capital?
The city is filled with refugees. No one will notice 2 more.
And it's the safest place in the world from the Fire Nation.
You seen these guys?
How you gonna smuggle them out?
What are you doing in our
Disguise?
land with a sandbender sailor? From the looks of it, you stole it from the Hami tribe.
We found the sailor abandoned in the desert. We're traveling with the Avatar.
Sorry, Father.
I recognize the son's voice.
Who is it?
He's the one that stole Appa.
Ooh.
Are you sure?
I never forget a voice.
Her senses are high.
Stole Appa. Where is he? What did you do to him? Where is my bison?
Angry Avatar is not much of a hero, but he's gotta do what he's gotta do though. He stole his bison.
It wasn't me!
You said to put a muzzle on him.
Oh no! Speak up.
I'm sorry! I didn't know it belonged to the Avatar!
So return it.
I traded him to some merchants. He's probably in Ba Sing Se by now. They were gonna sell him there.
Oh, Katara's so sad. She's been trying to keep it together, and this is the opposite. She can't do anything about this. Is she's gonna grab him? Will he know? I love this music. Oh, it's so good. Wow. Oh. Oh my gosh, that was I didn't expect that. I didn't expect that elevation of emotions to happen. It just was like snap, boom. I thought Katara would just feel defeated. Oh man, wow. That was so quick. That was so quick, the way that happened. I thought Katara would just be completely defeated. Like, I'm exhausted. I've been trying so much to keep everyone together. It's just not working. My brother's drunk. Toph is struggling. And Aang has just completely lost his mind and is hell-bent on, this revenge mission and getting Appa back. And now he's turning into the Avatar, and the connected spirit. And I have nothing I can do when that happens. And I didn't expect her to sort of reach for him. It's funny too, because she'd be the only person I would imagine that can do that, because they're so connected as people. They have such strong feelings for each other. Oh, that really got me. Okay, that was so wonderful. And then with the score too, and it was all so grand, and That was great. That was really great. And I love what that does for their relationship too moving forward. These kinds of things are really important for character, especially character relationship development, because in future moments, you just look back to moments like this when you were like, remember when he almost obliterated a whole group of people and she was the one to stop him from doing that? And imagine if he did that, the regret that he would have to live with in the future. She stopped him from having to live with that regret. She'll probably already have regret that he destroyed all their supplies and stuff. I know that they fucked up. Well, they stole his damn bison, but you know, he still is not about hurting people like that unless they're, you know, Fire Nation adjacent. So that was amazing. That score really did something to me, and then the tears on both of them. It just happened so fast, and yeah, the tear was starting to form on my end too.
So did you figure out what route we're gonna take?
Okay, we just got out of the desert, so we must be around here. And we need to go to Ba Sing Se, which is here. It looks like the only passage connecting the south to the north is this sliver of land called the Serpent's Pass.
I was upset about losing Appa before, but I just want to focus on getting to Ba Sing Se and telling the Earth King about the solar eclipse.
Oh. Well, okay. I'm glad you're doing better.
Are you guys headed to Ba Sing Se too?
Sure are. We're trying to get there before my wife Ying has her baby.
She has
Great.
a baby.
We can travel through the Serpent's Pass together.
One in the oven.
The Serpent's Pass?
Oh, not that.
Only the truly desperate take that deadly route.
Where else are you gonna?
Deadly route.
Ferries take refugees across the lake. It's the fastest way to Ba Sing Se.
And it's hidden, so the Fire Nation can't find it.
Oh, even better.
Peaceful ferry ride or deadly pass?
I'm tired of living like this. Aren't we all? My name's Jet, and these are my freedom fighters, Smellerbee and Longshot.
Hey.
Wait, is this the dude that screwed us over? Don't talk to this
What
guy.
sort of king is he eating?
This is
like?
Mr. In It for
The
himself.
fat, happy kind.
No vegetables on the ferry. One cabbage slug could destroy the entire ecosystem of Ba Sing Se.
Cabbage slug.
Security!
No!
Oh, my cabbages!
I just want his business to thrive. I want the season finale to be Cabbage Guy to like have a huge
Don't you know who
booming
this
business
is?
in
He's
cabbage
the
selling.
Avatar.
Ah, I see 50 avatars a day, and by the way, not a very impressive costume.
Aw, damn.
As you can see, I am blind, and these three imbeciles are my valets.
But the animal
is my seeing eye
Yeah,
lemur.
service animal.
Thank you very much.
I got a problem with you. I've seen your type before. Probably sarcastic, think you're hilarious,
Yes,
and let me
yes.
guess. You're traveling
And
with
yes,
the Avatar.
3 big fat yeses.
Do I know you?
Maybe you remember this.
Suki!
All these
You look so
characters
different
coming
without
back?
your makeup. And the new outfit.
She's
That
from like
crabby lady makes all the security guards
the
wear them.
like really
And
early
look
on
at
in the
you,
show, right?
sleeveless.
Avatar Aang, you have to help us. Someone took all of our belongings. Our passports, our tickets. Everything's gone.
Damn.
I'll talk to the lady for you.
no passports, no tickets.
But she's pregnant.
I can't believe we gave up our tickets, and now we're going through the Serpent's Pass.
I can't believe you're still complaining about it.
I'm coming too.
I love Toph.
Are you-
That's how I
do,
recognize her.
it's
Just what?
I'm glad you're coming.
His heart has been stolen by Yui.
This is the Serpent's Pass? I thought it would be more windy.
Rumor has it they're working on something big on the other side and they don't want anyone to find out what it is.
Oh.
They spotted us! Let's go, let's go!
She's got the butt in the oven. You have to protect her at all costs. So cool.
Suki, are you okay? You have to be more careful. Come on.
Thanks for saving my life, Toph.
Right?
No problem, Sokka.
Sokka's such a fucking guy, man.
In the desert, all you cared about was finding Appa, and now it's like you don't care about him at all.
You saw what I did out there.
Yeah, he hurt people.
I
He
was
was
so
gonna
angry
kill
about
people.
losing Appa, I couldn't control myself.
Exactly what it is.
I hated feeling like that.
But now you're not letting yourself feel anything. To promise me that you won't stop caring. Come on, you need a hug.
Yes, another one.
Thank you for your concern, Katara.
Oh, he just dubbed the hug with this? He's doing everything he can to stay away from emotions.
Then why are you acting so overprotective?
It's so hard to lose someone you care about.
He's been there.
Something happened at the North Pole and I couldn't protect someone. I don't want anything like that to ever happen again.
I lost someone I cared about.
It's true.
He didn't die. He just went away. He was smart and brave and funny.
Drop it.
Who is this guy? Is he taller than me?
No, he's about your height.
Is he better looking?
From what I heard, people eat like this every night in Ba Sing Se. I can't wait to set my eyes on that giant wall.
It is a magnificent sight.
So you've been there before?
Once, when I was a different man.
Everyone single file.
Yeah, maybe between her bending and Toph's bending, they can bring it up. Oh, she's like, is it Moses? Who divided the water? Oh, serpent? That's the serpent everyone's talking about.
What is that thing?
Gyarados. That reminded me of those tunnels, like those rides or those attractions where you're inside, I guess like an aquarium. It's too strong.
Toph, come on, it's just ice.
She can't feel it though, right?
Actually, I'm gonna stay on my little island.
It's
where I
like
can
sand. It's the
see.
same thing as the sand.
Okay, I'm coming.
Oh, he's creating a... whatever that's called.
You're an outcast, like me. And us outcasts have to stick together. We have to watch each other's backs. Because no one else will.
Oh boy.
I've realized lately that being on your own isn't always the best path.
We're gonna get the combo of the morally great characters. Dr. Katara.
2, 3, push! So, you want to go see the baby, or are you going to faint like an old lady again?
No, I'm good this time.
I have to come see
My
this.
love for Toph is like almost unreasonable at this point. That I'm feeling actual anger
healthy.
that Aang hasn't apologized yet,
It's so
and that
squishy looking.
Sokka never thanked Toph for saving his life. Feelings! You can't deny feelings of a new baby. Yeah, that's right.
I've been going through a really hard time lately.
Oh yeah, you have.
But you've made me hopeful again.
Yeah, New Life will do that.
It's a perfect name. Hope.
I love that name. Everyone I've known named Hope has just been top tier human being.
I thought I was trying to be strong, but really I was just running away from my feelings, but full of happiness and love. It's reminded me how I feel about Appa and how I feel about you.
I think we all feel the same way about you, Katara.
I'll find Appa as fast as I can.
Say hi to that big fuzzball for me.
She's probably so strong.
Find her name.
I think I felt
I
that.
know.
I feel like Toph put a little extra in it. She's like, hey, remember when you beat me in the tournament of the earthbending?
Sokka, it's been really great to see
This
you
is for that.
again. But now I need to get back to the other Kyoshi warriors. Listen, I'm really sorry about last night. I knew it.
You talk too much.
Sokka's been doing some thinking. Salute to you for healing. That's what that is. That's healing. It's healing to the point where you're ready to love again.
Sorry, Momo. Appa's gonna have to wait.
This is what they were building, right? Is it over? I have a list of these episodes, and it gets pretty weird here because Netflix has these in one, episodes 12 and 13. It just has it as one episode 12, but the list I have just has them combined, and then it has them as the Serpent's Pass and the Drill, which they are here. They're separated. I don't know. Maybe it's just how they were released when they were released, like you know, because this show is back in the days where everything wasn't released at the same exact time. So it was probably like a double feature to open up. Maybe they came back after a little bit and they came back with a double feature type thing. That's just how they released it. That would make a lot of sense if that's what it was. The weird part is it being called The Secrets of the Fire Nation overall, and then having the two titles. I guess the Drill would be The Secret of the Fire Nation more than anything. like less so than the serpent, right? Because it's not like they control that thing. But yeah, we're gonna just kind of jump right into it. I kind of said what I wanted to say with being able to move on past, you know, a loss with Sokka, and it's a great message of, you know, when you suffer loss, particularly the specific kind of loss Sokka suffered, which a lot of people in life have suffered, you know, more often at an older age, but even in other places in life, right? Because life is really such a fluttering thing in that way, and very very precious in that way. But even you can not, it's okay to not be ready, but there's still like a light at the end of the tunnel. There's still healing to be had, and there's hope. There's hope to be ready. There was hope for Sokka. There's hope for Aang, right? And hopefully that there's hope for people to put some respect on Toph's name, because please, I need it. Yeah, glad to have Aang back, like Aang back. And let's see what's up with this drill, which is clearly a Fire Nation secret way to get to Ba Sing Se, I'm guessing, because they haven't been able to quite penetrate it. All right, let's jump into this. There's relationships going on, obviously Zuko and this dude Strawmouth, forgot his name already, but you know, they're bonding over being kind of outcasts, and yeah, I say we just get into this next one, because we're flowing and these episodes are real good, and that's what I expect. Remember those things, but that big one is a different story. That's a different story. It's literally a drill. What's that? Like a rocket?
This drill is a feat of
course.
Scientific ingenuity. Nothing can stop us.
What about those muscly guys down there?
Earthbenders are here. They're in formation. They're in their bunkers.
The metal shell is impervious to any earth-bending attack.
I'm the Avatar. Take me to whoever's in charge.
It is an honor to welcome you to the Outer Wall, young Avatar.
You better hurry up, because they're
But
about to
your
be
help is not needed.
fighting right now.
Not needed.
I assure you, the Fire Nation cannot penetrate this wall.
I love how he just has a
Many
desk
tried to
in the
break
middle
through
of
it, but none have succeeded.
everything. This is literally made to penetrate and destroy rock. To drill. Man. Easy work.
You're right. I'm sorry.
Maybe you'd like the Avatar's help now?
Yeah.
Yes, please.
Pathetic.
So the question is, how are we gonna stop that thing?
I think Lee would make a good freedom fighter. He's just trying to find his way in the world. Like us. What do you think, Longshot?
I thought we were going straight now, so that's like we're not going to be, you know, shitty anymore.
What's wrong with him?
For our own
He doesn't
cause.
look injured.
Everyone into the hole!
Ah,
It's so dark down here.
I could never.
I can't see a thing.
I could never do that.
Oh no, what a nightmare!
Sorry.
The blind jokes are, they really go for it.
Hi.
Oh, she took
This'll
the
work. Thanks.
kind of the emissions there and froze it.
It looks like the drill is made up of two main structures. There's the
Mist-
inner
a
mechanism where we
misty
are
liquid.
now, and the outer shell. The inner part and the outer part are connected by these braces. If we cut through them, the entire thing will collapse.
Yeah, my guy knows his blueprints. The
Let's see.
Howard Hughes of
Get your hot
trains.
tea here. Finest tea in Ba Sing Se.
Who is the Howard Hughes of trains?
Jasmine,
Who invented
please.
the train? I want to know that. I'm gonna look that up later.
What are you doing firebending your tea? For a wise old man, that was a pretty stupid move.
Oh.
I know you're not supposed to cry over spilled tea. That's so sad.
I was so unserious.
You two are the cut stuff up with waterbending guys. Together, we're Team Avatar.
Power Rangers vibes. That's gonna take a long time.
this rate, we won't do enough damage before the drill reaches the wall.
I don't know how many more of those I have in me.
That's like when you build a whole IKEA furniture, you're just like, I'm not doing that for another 2 years.
We took it down. We better get out of here fast.
Just sweating and sitting down in the corner of your empty apartment.
Slurry pipeline? What does that mean?
It's rock and water mixed together. It means our way out.
Rock and water.
Have to follow them. She can shoot all the lightning she wants at me. I am not going in that wall sledge juice.
She's going. Can't stop her. They're really getting through that wall. I'm surprised they're not through it already. I feel like if they back the drill out, they'll have a hole they can just run through.
This looks like a good spot, Momo. Toph, help me plug up this drain.
Ty bit off more than she could chew.
What I'd give to be a metal bender.
Zula.
Momo, get out of here!
It's the last person you want to deal with right now. Oh, that's awesome. It's like Fantastic Four person that does that also. Oh, it's like a peg and you just bang into it and it's smart. That's still my favorite Aang move. Oh, he's like a hammer from up top. Is she gonna stop it? She could light it on fire just or electricity. Impact. Damn. This is awesome.
So the old guy had some hot tea. Big deal.
He heated it himself. Those guys are fire.
You know he hates firebenders. So now they have an enemy. Zuko and Iroh, another enemy.
What a handsome baby.
Thank you.
Wow. Hope. That's wild because Iroh's former Fire Lord, right? And of the army anyway, and Hogwarts Express. They have to do this because of firebenders. I haven't let go of the fact that I didn't get an Aang apology. It's tough. I'm sorry, guys. I haven't let it go. I don't like that. And I say that now because I'm gonna have to just let it go here because I don't think it's gonna happen. We're kind of well beyond that storyline. Aang, regular Aang has returned. Like this version of Aang wouldn't, do that or speak out like that. But Aang was whatever. I'm not gonna revisit that. It's happened. It's past. We love Aang. Aang is a fucking child. So that's all the reminder I need. But hey, kids gotta apologize for what they do also. It's how you build character and morals, manners, morals more importantly. This is a great episode. These 3 episodes this is no pun intended with the Fire Nation stuff, but we're on fire with these episodes. Particularly going back to the episodes I watched before, like the previous 4 or 5 that I watched. In the last string of episodes I watched, like they're just coming in hot where it's like I don't want to stop watching. I could just finish this whole show right now because everything is just blending into so seamless, and I feel like we're making real headway towards what feels really important in the story and like the resolution, and we still have a season plus to go, but it feels like we're right on the cusp of all of it. And there's so much going on, man, between currently we already know what's been going on and we have so much backstory from all these characters, but now you've reintroduced Jet, and now Jet knows they're firebenders, and we still gotta find Appa, and Azula is gonna be hell bent. Azula knows exactly where the Avatar is, and it's gonna be hell bent. I really like that last scene with Iroh and the baby, and the baby who is Hope, because Iroh is so representative of the Fire Nation. Now Iroh's currently a reject of the Fire Nation, right? Like traitor. But Iroh has so much to do with, like, these people are literally refugeeing to Ba Sing Se because of the Fire Nation. And Iroh was a member of that for a really long time. And then you have Iroh here saying, oh, what a cute baby, touching the baby, whatever he did there. Like, it's just really crazy when you think about maybe how often that's happened in real life, where you have like someone who's been a part of a group of people that have largely oppressed another group of people who you don't even, like, all the differences get put aside for that moment, and you don't even know what each other's backgrounds are. It's just kind of all about hope, right? That's a beautiful thing. I'm really into that, and this story always does that. All right, I gotta talk about that and all that represents for a long time, but we'll jump into the next episode. City of Walls and Secrets. That's what Ba Sing Se, not Bambi.
I can't believe we finally made it to Ba Sing Se in one piece.
Hey, don't jinx it. We could still be attacked by some giant exploding Fire Nation spoon. Or find out the city's been submerged in an ocean full of killer shrimp.
At this point,
You
I
been
believe
hitting
anything,
the cactus juice again?
I'm just saying.
That's funny.
Weird.
Oh my gosh, they have really arrived to a large city. Wow. Oh, it's so cool. It's so cool. It's like actual civilization.
Hello, my name is Judy. I have been given the great honor of showing the Avatar around Ba Sing Se.
That smile about.
And you,
we have information about the Fire Nation army that we need to deliver to the Earth King immediately.
Great. Let's begin our tour, and then I'll show you to your new
No,
home
not
here.
tour.
I think you'll like
Just
it.
Earth King right away.
City is a prison.
But they
I
provide.
don't want to make a life here.
Life happens wherever you are, whether you make it or not.
That's what I was trying to say, Iroh.
New jobs, and we start this afternoon.
Jet, you saw a man with a hot cup of tea. It doesn't prove he's a firebender.
What's your plan,
But what
Jet?
if he is? Are we supposed to attack them? I thought we were starting over here, changing our ways.
Yeah, we met a professor from Ba Sing Se University. He took us to an ancient underground library where we discovered information about the war that is absolutely crucial for the king to hear.
Isn't history fascinating? Look,
No way.
here's one of the oldest buildings.
Is she
in
like
the
a
ring.
robot?
This tea is nothing more than hot leaf juice.
You'll make it better.
Uncle, that's what all tea is.
How could a member of my own family say something so horrible?
I agree.
We'll have to make some major changes around here.
That's right. He's gonna take over.
We don't need a babysitter.
Oh, I won't get in the way. And to leave you alone would make me a bad host.
Or bad
Where shall
spy?
we start?
How do you have that kind of time? Spy.
You're the Avatar.
Yeah, give me some
I heard you
info.
were in town. I'm Pong.
Nice to meet you, Pong.
So, Pong, what's going on with the city? Why is everyone here so scared to talk about the war?
Oh, shoot.
Get in trouble with who?
You gotta play the game.
Listen.
You gotta play the
can't mention war
politics
here.
game.
And whatever you do, stay away from the Dai Li.
They run things. The cultural authority.
Hey, I'm sick of tea.
Sick of tea? That's like being sick of breathing.
I love Iroh, man. I love how
rocks
passionate
that
he
heat up
is
the
about what he
water?
stands for.
They're not there.
Don't talk to the commoners, Katara. First rule of society. We'll get in the party and
I
then
like
find
how
a way
her
to
senses
rush
are
you
so
into the side.
damn strong. She knew she opened her mouth. She can feel the shaking, like she said earlier.
We came here to make a fresh start. But you won't let this go, even though there's no real proof.
Well, maybe if you'd help me.
Jet, you've got to stop this.
Maybe you've forgotten why we need to start over. Maybe you've forgotten about how the Fire Nation left us all homeless. If you don't want to help me, I'll get the evidence on my own.
There's no way they forgot. They were a part of it.
I know they're firebenders. I saw the old man heating his tea.
He works in a tea shop.
He's a firebender, I'm telling you.
Drop your swords, boy. Nice and easy.
Yeah, they're having the
You'll
best
have
tea of
to
their
defend
lives.
yourself. Then everyone will know.
Do you think you could help us? Our family's inside, and I'm sure they're very worried.
I am honored. Please come with me.
It seems too easy.
You must be getting tired of using those swords. Why don't you go ahead and firebend at me?
Don't give it away with your
You're
face.
confused. You don't know what you're doing.
Bet you wish he'd help you out with a little fire blast right now.
Come on, man. Don't make it so
What are you
obvious.
doing here? You have to leave immediately or we'll all be in terrible trouble.
Gosh, she's just everywhere.
Not until we see the king.
You don't understand. You must go.
Scares me.
Oh, I didn't know the Avatar would be here.
See, it's a good thing. This is like some Midsommar shit. Whoa.
You don't understand. They're Fire Nation. You have to believe me.
You messed up.
Avatar, it is a great honor to meet you. I am Long Feng, Grand Secretariat of Ba Sing Se and head of the Dai Li.
Head of the Dai
I'd
Li.
like to talk to you.
Head of
Your
the
friends
Cultural
will be
Authority.
waiting for us in the library.
Why won't you let us talk to the king? We have information that could defeat the Fire Nation.
They don't want to do
The
war.
Earth King has no time to get involved with political squabbles and the day-to-day minutia of military activities. It's my job to oversee the rest of the city's resources, including the
All right, so
military.
let's tell you
So
then.
the king is just a figurehead.
He's your puppet.
It's like every lead political
But we
figure.
found out about a solar eclipse that will leave the Fire Nation defenseless. You could lead an invasion.
Enough! I don't want to hear your ridiculous plan. It is the strict policy of Ba Sing Se that the war not be mentioned within the walls.
There's no war in Ba
Are they hypnotized? Is everyone hypnotized?
What are you talking about? Where do you think all the refugees come from? You can't hide it.
In silencing talk of
Close your
conflict,
eyes.
Ba Sing Se remains a peaceful, orderly utopia.
He's in the sunken place.
The last one on Earth. Understand you've been looking for your bison. It would be quite a shame if you were not able to complete your quest. Now Judy will show you home.
He's dangling that in front of him. Man, that. All right. Honestly, I know I'm scared of a lot of things. So, you know, like people legitimately, people are like, how are you scared of Stranger Things? How are you scared of, what's the other thing I was scared of that didn't seem so scary to some people? I don't remember. There was something else that I was like seriously scared of. It's because I'm a fucking wuss. That's why I'm scared of these things. This was like horror show to me. I legit was like really frightened by certain things. What's the movie? I mix up the Jordan Peele movies. There's Us, there's Nope. It's because of the simple titles, which I think is really smart. The best one, which is Get Out. The best one by a lot. This was super Get Out. If you've seen Get Out, this is like Get Out. I'm not gonna spoil it for anyone that hasn't seen it. Although, what are you doing with your life? Go watch Get Out. Go watch Back to the Future, then go watch Get Out. Get Out. This is like when, you know, like when they arrive and when there's the sunken place, and then after that, like the next day, it's like fucking real scary and everyone's acting so weird. Yeah, and it's just like really freaky to watch. It reminds me of that. Ba Sing Se, Get Out, and yeah, there's like some Midsommar vibes too. It just this whole like thing freaked me out. Everyone operating under the same sort of cult like hypnosis literally going on, keeping everyone quiet. I mean, I understand the overall premise is to keep everyone from panicking in the city over war. It's how they just keep everything in order. Literally, they're keeping the truth from everybody, so just keep everyone in order, to keep their class systems in order. They keep the poor here doing what they do, and then keep the high class living comfortably over here. Just everything works so great the way it is. They don't want to strike any chaos within all that. So interesting, and a really great episode. I really enjoyed it. I think they killed Judy because she didn't do her job the way she's supposed to. And I feel kind of bad for Judy. She's just a product of this system, even though she was scaring me as much as anybody. What a fun, great, scary, yes, it's scary for me, episode. I want to keep going because all these episodes are so connected now. They're like nonstop. Every episode feels like like the first season, so enjoyable, but there's so much. Every episode feels kind of singular and not so connected. And there's nothing wrong with that. Again, like you're talking about developing the show and getting your feet wet with the show and understanding kind of what we're doing here and the feel of everything. This is way different. This is just literally every episode is boom, connected to the next, and you just can't stop watching. And that's where I am with this show now. I've mentioned that the show is like all-timer, and I felt some of those vibes, and now I'm fully like ingrained in understanding why the show is spoken in such high regard. I'm all the way into that feeling. I'm getting a Toph tattoo. I'm not messing around. That's a real thing. I'm committed to that because everything Toph represents is just it's amazing, man. And it's got to be. I really don't have much body space left. I mean, just it is what it is. But I've got a little leg space, and I feel like Toph on the leg makes sense because, you know, Toph feels everything through being grounded on land, and you know, you were grounded through your legs. I'm getting it done. The Tale of Toph and Katara. So like a mini episodes within the episode.
I don't care what I look like. I'm not looking for anyone's approval. I know who I am.
That's what I really admire about you, Toph. You're so strong and confident and self-assured.
The Tale of Iroh by Angie Hubner. Okay. People just spending the day in Ba Sing Se.
Leaves from the vine, falling so slow, like fragile tiny shells drifting in the foam. Huge!
Just give me your money, old man!
With a poor stance, you are unbalanced and you can be easily knocked over. But to tell you the truth, you do not look like the criminal type.
I know. I'm just confused. So you really think I could be a good masseur?
Over a hot cup of tea.
This is so great. No one has ever believed in me.
While it is always best to believe in oneself, a little help from others can be a great blessing.
Absolutely. You can't always do it on your own.
Happy birthday, my son.
Oh man.
If only I could have helped you.
Come on, y'all, don't do this to me.
Leaves from the vine, falling so slow, like fragile tiny shells drifting in the foam. Little soldier boy, come marching home.
Oh, those lyrics. That's where they come from.
Soldier boy comes marching home.
Oh, that was amazing. Wow. To bring that song back after he was just singing it to a kid to get him to stop crying. Just being a kind person. The show is so top tier.
The kids won't come because my zoo's nasty and broke.
What kind of animal is that?
Ooh, that's a rabaroo. I wish I could get her a big open prairie like she likes and let her hop her way to happiness.
Open the gate!
Now he's Moses. Right outside the wall. Water? Oh, they get their own habitat. That's awesome. He literally built a zoo. An actual living habitat for these animals. Zuko's tail. This might hurt.
I've seen that girl in here quite a lot. Seems to me she has quite a little crush on you.
What?
Thank you for the tea. What's your name?
My name's Lee. My uncle and I just moved here.
I was wondering if you would like to go out sometime.
Ah.
He'd love to.
Great. I'll meet you in front of the shop.
You see, you overthought it, man. You're so nervous about where you're from. She just likes you're cute. Date night.
So, how do you like the city so far?
It's okay.
What a great,
What do you like to do for fun?
what a great date he is.
Nothing. Excuse me, sir. Would you and your girlfriend care for dessert?
She is not my girlfriend!
I'm so excited for you to see the firelight fountain. The lamps make the water sparkle and reflect in the pool in the most beautiful way.
Damn, this girl's really smitten, and
I can't believe
Zuko is
They
just.
aren't lit.
Don't do it. Don't Fire Nation your way into this. Make sure no one's around. This is questionable behavior right here. The things guys will do, right?
Okay, now you can look.
Oh, wow.
She's like, wow, you had a lighter?
I brought you something. It's a coupon for a free cup of tea.
Oh my god, Zuko.
Lee, this is so sweet.
You're worse than Sokka.
What's wrong?
It's complicated.
You can't know who I am. Man, that's tough. He can never be with anyone ever then, unless he's gonna really be true to himself or be able to reveal who he is, or destined to be lonely thanks to his dad. It was nice, right? She seems great, and she was down bad for you. Who's gonna save you? Appa? Oh, they're all gonna be captured. I bet where he's going, he might see Appa. Potentially. Because they're taking all those animals there. Maybe it's where they take all the animals and do whatever they do. Cook them? I love that. Okay, we can work with our enemies. So they know. They know. They know the scent. Footprints. He was here. It's literally one paw print. It's one paw print. How would that happen? I mean, we know that we know Appa's not just out on his own. He would have responded to the bison whistle or found his way. You know, he can fly. So wherever Appa is, he is imprisoned. Okay, moving beyond that. Again, like bringing it back to like you can become friends with your enemies and just, you know, sometimes just misunderstanding each other. Those panthers just needed a meal. Like that's how the food chart, right, works. Yeah, but like, yeah, you come around and be friends. I love this episode. Once I got the second mini story, I think I kind of caught on to, okay, this is what we're doing. I'm interested to see how this goes. And it's like Tales of Ba Sing Se, it's called, so I thought maybe it might be getting some background on Ba Sing Se, but once I got pretty much the first tale of Katara and Toph, it was pretty easy to see. We're just going to spend the day with these people, especially after just seeing Iroh. And when it comes to Iroh, I feel like all we're ever doing is just spending the day with Iroh, and I'm always here for that every single time it does happen. Literally every Iroh scene is just spending time with Iroh, because that's Iroh's whole vibe. We're just spending time with him. Katara, Toph, and that conversation at the end of it after Toph was bullied by those girls and you know, reverted it back to like, I don't care about people's opinions of me and their, you know, and just what Katara said to Toph about being so you know, looking up to Toph because Toph is so fierce and you know, so confident in who she is, and telling her she's pretty, and it was such a beautiful thing, man. I just love that moment between the two of them, and it was so emotional. And Toph just continues to be an absolutely top tier character, not just in this show, in any show I've ever seen ever. I don't just casually say I'm gonna get a tattoo of somebody. It's not something that I just throw out. I mean that. It's something I'm plotting, and I need to like watch this next episode so I can actually go sort out how I want to go about doing that and plan it out and whatnot, and get with my guy on that. The next one, Iroh, you can't top that one just because of the significance of Iroh's son and what we know about how Iroh lost his son. And then Iroh helping all these people, just love spending time with Iroh, and Iroh's always trying to help people, and he's just got like that uncle energy. But then when you see him, are reminded of, oh wait, this dude's a father, like was a father, and that's such a significant part of who he is, and that's why his energy is the way it is. And that song, man, what a killer to bring that song back and to get into the specific lyrics of it, and and the tree and the just remember it. Was it his son's birthday? Is that why he was doing that there? I don't know, but it's so sad. And yeah, the song and Iroh crying, amazing. This episode is fucking amazing. Okay, then you have the, was it Aang that was next, and the zoo, and that was really cool. Yeah, just, you know, gathering the zoo and just talking about the importance of animals needing a habitat, especially some of the complex levels. These aren't just dogs and cats; these are like in the wild animals here. So yeah, you got the importance of that. Then you get to the Zuko one. I wanted to sort of fast forward to Zuko here because the Aang one was cool, but like there's levels to this. That Iroh, to me, the Iroh and Zuko ones were the best in this episode. The Katara and Toph one was great too. I think it was like really fast. It all happened so fast, but the Zuko one was really amazing, and it really felt. I didn't really feel just how amazing it was till the end when they bond. He got more comfortable, let his guard down. They bonded. But he can only let his guard down so much, right? Because he can't reveal who he really is, or like there's only so far he can go with it. And then you sort of realize like this is somebody that can't have any bond with anybody just because of who he is. He's scarred by where he is from, figuratively and physically, with the scar, and you know, figuratively just based on where he's from, and it's causing him not to be able to bond with people. Not allow himself to get close to somebody, even though there might actually be something there. That's devastating, and that's real in life. Like, we have people will have a past, and you know, they could meet somebody and there could be like an instant connection, and then there's just like, oh, they have to deal with the fact that shit, I have this past, I can't allow myself to feel these things, and that's just a real devastating thing. And there's so many different examples of people having pasts that feel like they can't, you know, allow these real emotions to come into their lives. Whether they'll be hurting themselves, they'll be hurting the other person. They can't be honest with they feel like they can't be honest anyway. A lot of times you can. A lot of the times you just feel like you can't. But yeah, just amazing storytelling when you really break down like how that's such a real life thing. Oh god, this show is so good. It makes you think about so much real life stuff. It's insane. And yeah, the last part there is just Appa. Where's Appa? Where's Appa? Where's Appa? And our pets bond together, and that makes me like a little emotional because I have a lot of pets. Appa's lost days. Are we gonna see what Appa's been up to? Yes, we are.
Don't make me put this down.
Look at her, literally keeping them alive.
Put a muzzle on it.
This sucks, man, because poachers are real.
What's your father gonna do when he
They
finds
really
out we
will
lost
just,
a sand sailor?
like at all costs,
Nothing.
they will.
It's the one we stole from
That's
the
the one that
Hami
got
tribe.
buried.
Did you empty the saddle?
This is so sad. God, this is such a real thing, and it's so sad. Yeah, I don't know Appa's about that life.
The winged buffalo.
It's in, yeah, he's in chains. Of course he's in chains. He's like hiding the chains with the gear.
Up, you insolent cow!
Go. You can do it.
Get back here, you stupid beast!
Now he's gotta find them, and that whistle probably only travels so far. Like the sonics of the whistle. So even if Aang blew it, he wouldn't find him. Thirsty and starving and beaten up, and it's like seeing a stray dog that's clearly in rough shape.
Sky Bison is a companion for life.
This is like the first episode of Game of Thrones when the Starks got their direwolves. Do we recognize this place? He's just like barely getting himself from place to place. Can't chill for a sec. He's knocked a whole day, just sleeping. Are they gonna find him? She knows they were looking for him, right?
Appa? Oh no.
Please take care of him. Please take care of Papa. She's not gonna hurt you.
He's been lost for a while and he looks like he's hurt. He's shy around people and scared. Stay low and stay quiet.
I can't believe you found the Avatar's bison.
It's our responsibility to get Appa back to him safely. This could be our most important mission yet.
Yeah, it is.
My, you're easy to
Oh,
find.
no.
It's really astounding my brother hasn't captured you yet.
Man, those
You're not prettier than
those
we are.
punches, so specifically placed every time.
Afraid of fire, I see. Get out of here! You have to find Aang! We'll be okay!
No.
I know I'm not the person you expected. Oh dear. You've been through so much recently.
Who is this?
Hurt and betrayed. So twisted up inside.
And what is he doing here?
You're still full of love. But fear has moved in where trust should be. I've been expecting you in the young Avatar for quite a long time.
Wow.
I had a vision many years ago of helping him. That's why I came to the Eastern Air Temple. I have prepared a message for Aang. May I attach it to your horn?
This guy knows how to
You and the Avatar's energies
take care of an
are
animal.
mixed. You have an unbreakable bond.
Come on, Aang. Look alive. He's sleeping. He's sleeping right next to his whistle. Fuck, he's getting tricked. Come on, man. He just... And that's the footprint. These goddamn earthbenders. That sucks so much. Is after everything Appa's been through... Again, just again, captured again. Can it get worse? I mean, it was that circus thing was rough. That's that's Dai Li. No, that's the leader of the Dai Li. I didn't get his name, but that's the one. That's the leader of like the military and all that they spoke to, and that he said, you know, everything he said in a couple episodes ago, and clearly he's keeping Aang from, and he knows, they said Aang that they were trying, that he told them that they'll never find their Appa if you know, they go telling people things. So make sure that they're out of here and they'll never find their Appa. And now he literally has Appa, so he pretty much has a hold on them. He can have them running in circles looking for Appa, knowing that where Appa is. That damn earthbending, man, just put it. That's why, so we see where the one footprint comes from that Momo tracked down. Maybe Momo can tell them that the footprint, because that was the end of the last episode, maybe Momo can let Aang know about the footprint, and then they can track through the, maybe Toph can figure it out because of the earth bending. I don't know. I'm reaching because I want Appa to be fine, especially after all this episode and seeing everything Appa went through. I love the guru that was waiting for Appa and Aang to come through and waiting at the air temple, and that whole just connection that he made. Just put on a whole clinic on how to I talked about strays in this episode, and Appa kind of has stray dog vibes with everything he's going through. You know, a dog that's without owner, whether it's, you know, missing from its owner, however it happens. There's lots of circumstances where that can happen. That guru put on a clinic on how to deal with a stray in every single way. Just show this video to anybody and show how the guru went about it from start to finish. We're not all going to have the mind reading or the vibe reading, the energy reading abilities that the guru has, but everything else, yeah, was on point with it. Gaining that trust from an animal that has lost all the trust because it's been through this abuse now. And by the way, circus, I mentioned it again. Water for Elephants is a movie. I think it's Reese Witherspoon. I know Robert Pattinson's in it. He's great in it. I think he's like one of the most underrated actors. I don't think he's underrated anymore though because of the Batman, but I still think he's underrated. He's an amazing actor. Water for Elephants, great movie. Love that, and really speaks to that circus animal abuse. Yeah, another great episode, man. They just don't stop. It feels like we're tying into the whole Appa thing, even though it was kind of a distant storyline, but not a distant storyline because of all the chaos that's going on and Ba Sing Se. But the way they've done all these episodes, like the last couple, with telling tales within Ba Sing Se, to now getting all the Appa whereabouts during all that, during the battle against the drill. This is, I gotta shout out how incredibly written, paced, thought out, well thought out ahead this show is. Man, the feelings that this show is giving me, I'm very much at a point where I can't stop. Like, even thinking of just stopping is incredibly painful. I just want to fire through the rest of the show without stopping because it's just that good at this point. Like, it's reached that point officially. Unbelievable. I am so happy that I chose to watch this as the first anime. It's fine. This is clearly it's a necessity, and I can officially vouch for that, and that's a great feeling.
Come on, let's get busy.
It's convenient.
So you're the genius behind this incredible brew. The whole city is buzzing about you. I hope Pao pays you well.
Good tea is its own reward.
But it doesn't have to be the only reward. How would you like to have your own tea shop?
My own tea shop? This is a dream
He
come
basically
true.
runs this tea shop.
I'll provide you with a new apartment in the upper ring.
Oh,
the
damn.
tea shop is yours to do whatever you want.
Hard to turn that
Complete
down.
Creative freedom.
I even get to name the shop?
Of course.
Senior Executive Assistant Manager?
He's just throwing words in there. You can't refuse that. Oh, he's gonna see this and know that the Avatar's around. Just climb a building with his bare hands. He's a ninja.
I'm very disappointed in your work with the Avatar and his friends, Judy. I had hoped that you would be able to control this situation.
I'm so sorry, but they don't trust me anymore. I don't think I can keep working like this.
Judy, the Earth King has invited you to Lake Laogai.
I am honored to accept his invitation.
Lake Laogai, is that like code for the how they
now go await further orders?
Like the hypnosis they have on people?
The Avatar's here in Ba Sing Se, and he's lost his bison.
There's the dragon thing too. Those are the OG
We have a
firebenders.
chance for
right?
a new
I
life
found
here.
out.
If you start stirring up trouble, we could lose all the good things that are happening for us.
Good things that are happening for you. Have you ever thought that I want more from life than a nice apartment and a job serving tea?
There's nothing wrong with a life of peace and prosperity. I suggest you think about what it is that you want from your life and why.
Katara? I think I can help you.
Get out of no. What?
Katara, I've changed!
That's every guy trying to come back saying they've changed ever.
Tell it to some other girl, Jet. Katara, we have to give him a chance.
That's not why he's here.
I swear I've changed. I was a troubled person and I let my anger get out of control. But I don't even have the gang now. I've put all that behind me.
You're lying!
He's not lying.
How can you
Got that lie
I
detector?
can feel his breathing and heartbeat.
Where's Appa?
Foreman said some rich royal type on Whale Tail Island bought him up. Guess for a zoo or such. Though, could be the meat'd be good.
Yo.
We've got to get to Whale Tail Island.
No.
We were so worried. How did you get away from the Dai Li?
The Dai Li?
I don't know what she's talking about.
He got arrested by the Dai Li a couple weeks ago. We saw them drag him away.
Why would I be arrested?
Damn,
I've been living peacefully in the
did
city.
get
This doesn't
hypnotized.
make any sense.
Well, we
They're
know that
both
already.
telling the truth. Something from your past that triggers your emotions.
The Fire
Nation.
Nation.
Remember what they did to your family.
Close your eyes. Picture it.
Him not reacting about the Fire Nation is the best indication that he's out of it.
They took me to a headquarters under the water, like a lake.
Wait, remember what Judy said? She said she went on vacation to Lake Laogai.
That's it! Lake Laogai.
Welcome to Ba Sing Se.
I'm Judy.
This is where they train them.
Welcome to Ba Sing Se.
We're so lucky to have our
Give them
walls
different
create
names.
We're so lucky.
What a
to have
flaw in your
walls
plan.
to create order.
I think there might be a cell big enough to hold Appa up ahead.
This would be wild if he's like leading them into a trap. Oh, Appa!
Expecting someone else?
How y'all gonna do me like that? That was messed up. I thought we finally saw him.
Take them into custody.
Damn, Toph couldn't feel that they were being followed. Just throw their hands like that. Y'all fighting an avatar, bro. Toph, man. I tell you, Toph is it. Toph is her. You're not gonna out Earthbend her.
All right, Avatar, you've caused me enough problems. This is your last chance, if you want your bison back.
You do have Appa.
You're mine now.
No, he's not. Oh, shit, he followed you.
So, the Blue Spirit. I wonder who could be behind that mask.
What are you doing here?
I was just about to ask you the same thing.
First, I have to get it out of here.
And then what? You never think these things through.
Reality check.
This is exactly what happened when you captured the Avatar at the North Pole. You had him, and then you had nowhere to go.
I would have figured something out.
No! If his friends hadn't found you, you would have frozen to death.
I know my own destiny, Uncle.
Is it your own destiny? Or is it a destiny someone else has tried to force on you? I'm begging you, Prince Zuko. It's time for you to look inward and begin asking yourself the big questions. Who are you? And what do you want?
Just fucking say it, Zuko.
This isn't good.
You guys go and find Appa. We'll take care of Jet.
That's
Don't worry, Katara.
That's loyalty right there.
I'll be fine.
He's lying.
Oh shoot. He's gonna die? They're protecting his oh they're gonna protect him.
Appa's gone.
This is not powered by Zuko. Tell me this was Zuko's destiny here. He made his own choice. Heck yeah.
I missed you, buddy.
Oh. All is well again in the world, but what's up with Zuko?
You did the right thing, nephew. Leave it behind.
He let Appa go. I feel like now not Jet, but I feel like now Zuko is gonna be on kind of figure out what his destiny is. Like Iroh, like asking him, just breaking it down to the simple bare bones. Like, what do you want? Not what other people are, you know, your father or your mom, like, what's been laid out for you, not that. What do you want? And he had to, like, really get it across to, like, no more peaceful tea, Iroh. Like, he was really yelling at him, really getting up in him. And I mean, that was the only way for him to get through to him, because he's been trying all this time, but Zuko's just not hearing it. And Iroh really had to get it through to him. That scene was great. It was really powerful. The scene with Iroh and Zuko there, and Zuko lets Appa go. But I still don't think we know, like, what Zuko, like, that's just the start. He lets go of the mask and puts that part, the blue spirit, behind him, and now it's just, I feel like we're gonna go on a little bit of a path of trying to figure out what Zuko wants, and I can't wait to see. We lose Jet, really sad. His team there, like, looking out for him, his crew, just one of them, like, shooting an arrow, reminds me of the Game of Thrones scene with when they're watching, Theon is watching over Bran. Reminds me of that. You know, he's just got one of them's got the arrow, the other one's, you know, looking over Jet. And Jet, who, like, knew he was gonna die, and says, like, no, I'm fine, just for the sake of them going on and getting out of there. And can you imagine all the, like, where's Jet's mind even? It's all the back and forth of brainwash, unbrainwash, brainwash, unbrainwash. In that moment, for him to even have the wherewithal to be able to lie, so that they can go on and you know, carry out what they're doing to go get Appa. They're just really taking us on this emotional roller coaster, aren't they?
If we want to invade the Fire Nation when the eclipse happens, we need the Earth King's support.
What makes you think we'll get it? I don't know if you've noticed, but things don't usually go that smoothly for our little gang.
I know, but I've got a good
feeling. It's better with you
this.
here, though.
But now that we have Appa back, there's nothing stopping us from telling the Earth King the truth about the conspiracy and the war.
See? Aang's with me. It's the whole reason we came here in the first place.
You gotta be able to
try.
bypass
I guess if the Earth King
long
knew the
fang.
truth.
Oh, that's awesome. The earthbending is some of the coolest as far as the visuals and battle go. She's gonna mess this whole thing up, destroy the whole staircase. Oh, just making a slide, that's so sick. That's so cool. Where would y'all be without Toph?
I know. I'm still voting we leave Ba Sing Se.
And yet she's carrying. Fucking long thing. Get out of here.
We need to talk to you.
They're here to overthrow you.
No, we're on your side.
He's
We're
probably
here to
brainwashed
help.
too.
You have to trust us. The Dailies kept it secret from you. It's a conspiracy to control the city and to control you.
A secret war? That's crazy.
Completely.
I have to trust my advisor.
Wait! I can prove he's lying. Long Fang said he's never seen a sky bison. Ask him to lift his robe.
What? I am not disrobing.
Oh, he got bit, right?
Right there! Appa bit him!
Never met a sky bison, huh?
That happens to be a large birthmark. Thanks for showing everyone.
Well, I suppose there's no way to prove where those marks came from.
Of course there
Show
is.
Appa's teeth.
But it doesn't prove this crazy conspiracy.
It proves that he just lied to your face.
So, I suppose this matter is worth looking into.
This guy is...
Take it.
Yeah, alright.
What is this, man? You could tell this guy's just not involved in anything. I don't want Iroh taking care of me too if I was sick. I can't think of anyone better for it.
May I ask where we're going?
Underneath Lake Laogai, Your Kingliness. To the Daili's secret headquarters. You're about to see where all the brainwashing and conspiring took place.
The
PMA.
Daili must have known we were coming and destroyed the evidence.
That seems awfully convenient.
Hey, if anything, this proves the conspiracy exists even more.
Wall, we can prove to you that the secret war is real.
No Earth King has ever been to the Outer Wall. I don't have any more time for this nonsense.
You don't even leave the palace, bro. You don't have time.
If you
don't.
come with us,
you have all the time in the world.
You're planning to retire soon, my lord.
I'm not tired.
Oh.
Relax, Fire Lord Zuko. Just let go. Give in to it. Shut your eyes for a while.
No, Fire Lord Zuko. Do not listen to the Blue Dragon. You should get out of here right now. Go! Before it's too late.
Sleep. Just like mother.
Oh, that's messed up.
Zuko! Help me!
He's gotta wonder like where she is all the time. There we go. Open up those eyes.
I can't believe I never knew.
I can explain this, Your Majesty.
We're doing construction
this
out
is
here.
Nothing more than a construction project.
Really?
Bro.
Then perhaps you could explain
Long
why there's a
Fang.
Fire Nation in
He really is the government,
construction
isn't he?
project.
That's like, this is all government shit.
You can't arrest me. You all need me more than you know.
Looks like Long Fang is long gone.
Alright.
Yeah, I've been waiting to use that one.
Very well. You have my support.
That's big.
Your Majesty.
I like that he celebrates on his airball.
You are going through a metamorphosis, my nephew. It will not be a pleasant experience. But when you come out of it, you will be the beautiful prince you are always meant to be.
I can't
But he's gonna have to deal with a lot of that yin yang,
Eastern Air
like
Temple.
hearing
He says he's a
both
guru.
sides kind of coming at him like that.
But we have to split up.
Split up?
No.
We just found Appa and got the family back together. Now you want us to separate?
You have to meet this guru, Aang. If we're gonna invade the Fire Nation, you need to be ready.
Appa and I could drop you off at Chameleon Bay to see your dad.
I don't like this.
Someone has to stay here with the Earth King and help him plan for the invasion. I guess that's me.
No, Sokka. I know how badly you want to help Dad.
No, you gotta see your
You go to
dad.
Chameleon Bay. I'll stay here with the
No,
king.
both of you have to go together.
You are the nicest sister
She is though.
Wait, Aang.
Tell her really quick. Tell her. Go ahead, tell her. No, pull her back in.
I'm really gonna miss you guys. Me too.
Yeah.
I better still get some Toph on my damn screen.
Dinner. The Council of Five and the military are loyal to the Earth King, but the Dai Li remains loyal to you, Long Fang.
That's right, y'all are all brainwashed. Giving him gourmet meals. He's working from the inside. I knew there was no way it was as simple as him being arrested. Oh, he made up all that stuff so they could split up, maybe? All those letters and whatnot?
Mom?
Her mom's not here. They're gonna capture her. They're gonna capture everybody. Katara's next. No! She can't earthbend. She can't see.
One loudmouthed little brat who strayed too far from home.
Damn.
The Kyoshi Warriors.
We are the Earth King's humble servants.
What? Did they brainwash them too? This Long Fang is quite the nemesis. Much more than, I mean, with this whole brainwashing thing, he's already very much so someone that you have to worry about. But the level of control that, I mean, it's naive to think that like the Earth King would just come out of his palace for the first time literally ever. I mean, he'd never been outside the palace before. He said it himself. And to just think that it would be as simple as that, you know, we just have him on our side and he'd be able to rally the Ba Sing Se to fight for the Avatar and you know, on the Black Sun, as they call it, on the Day of the Black Sun or whatever. It really was, and it is naive to just think that, just like that. Like, nah, Long Fang has been running this stuff for so long. Of course all these people have his back. Of course, they're just putting on for the Earth King in front of his face because they had to, but I don't know what the plan is now from the inside. Clearly he made up all those letters and whatever. He gets everyone out. Although I believe the guru thing, the guru letter to Aang, I believe that. So, because he wouldn't know about the guru. So did he just make up the Toph one and not the other ones? I don't know. We'll see. I really don't know. I'm obviously incredibly interested to see what happens there, because this dude is really a huge threat, and the Earth King is just not anybody. Like, he's just, and he doesn't matter to me. Like, he's just a name, but he's just not competent really right now. And way over his head, clearly. Like, his own people just are not really loyal to him. They say they are, but they're really not. What's that girl's name? Suki? Is she brainwashed? It looks like she's brainwashed. I don't know. The dilation in her pupils wasn't the same as the Judy, but it was weird. That was weird. The metamorphosis thing with Zuko, I'm curious to see some more of those scenes and kind of see what happens with that. Yeah, I don't know. He saw himself as an avatar. They combine these as one episode again, kind of. The Guru and the Crossroads.
What's that smell?
Destiny, which sounds like a Zuko.
I'm sure you wouldn't like it.
Season finale is going to be Zuko heavy, huh? Is that him? Yeah.
Sokka.
Hi, Dad.
As we speak, the Council of Five is meeting to plan an invasion of the Fire Nation this summer, on the day of a solar eclipse.
No, she's gonna send that information back to the Fire Nation.
Sounds like a fascinating and brilliant plan.
Where's Katara so she can sniff this out? That's weird, man. That the first two, these two letters were legit, but the Toph one wasn't. Unless the Toph one was and like captured her mom or something.
Hello? You're Guru Patik, right? You said you could teach me to gain control of the Avatar state. How?
You must gain balance within yourself before you can bring balance to the world. And the first step to gaining balance begins with this. Drink up.
You might think you're the greatest earthbender in the world, but even you can't bend metal.
I hope she tries. I'm sure she has already tried.
As you see, there are several pools where the water swirls around before flowing on. These pools are like our chakras.
So chakras are pools of spiraling energy in our bodies?
Exactly. If nothing else were around, this creek would flow pure and clear. However, life is messy. First, we will
unlock all
open
my
the Earth
chakras.
Chakra, located at the base of the spine. It deals with survival and is blocked by fear. What are you most afraid of? Let your fears become clear to you.
What?
Next is the
water chakra?
Brilliant! Maybe one day you will be a guru too. This chakra deals with pleasure.
He's a monk, he's on his way.
Blocked by guilt. Now, look at all the guilt which burdens you.
Maybe
so.
disappearing for 100 years?
What do you blame yourself for?
I hurt all of those people.
Third is the fire chakra, located in the stomach.
My fire chakra would like to eat something other than onion banana juice.
Good one. Moving on.
He's not joking.
What are you ashamed of?
Oh, these are such weird key emotions that everyone has to deal with and battle through. Hurting her?
I'm never gonna firebend again. I can't.
You will never find balance if you deny this part of your life.
Wow.
Chakra is located in the heart. It deals with love and is blocked by grief. Lay all your grief out in front of you. You have indeed felt a great loss. It swirls all around us. The air nomad's love for you has not left this world.
It's like kind of reorganizing your grief and feeling it in a different way.
Let the pain flow.
I love that.
Can I have some onion banana juice, please?
Can I have a second to really think about restructuring my grief and feeling it as love?
Located in the throat. Sixth pool of energy is the light chakra.
We're all connected.
Ain't that real?
Everything is connected.
That's right. Even the separation of the four elements is an illusion.
That makes so much sense for him to become the Avatar.
All the elements are one.
And master them
parts
all.
Of the same whole. Even metal is just a part of Earth.
Oh shit!
That can be purified.
Yeah.
Metal.
She's leveling up too.
Woo! Toph, you rule.
Fuck yeah, you do.
Thought chakra is located at the crown of the head. It deals with pure cosmic energy.
I feel like that is the Avatar,
and is
pure cosmic
by
energy.
Earthly attachment. Meditate on what attaches you to this world.
Earthly attachment? Is he not going to be able to be with Katara if he masters this? No!
Those attachments.
No, not worth it.
Why would I let go of Katara? I love her.
Learn to let her go.
No!
How could it be a bad thing that I feel an attachment to her? 3 chakras ago, that was a good thing.
You must learn to let go.
I'm sorry, but I can't let go of Katara.
And to master the Avatar state, you must open all the chakras. Surrender yourself.
He's got one left.
Okay.
Oh, he's like walking on the cosmic energy to get to the Avatar? Is it the walk past Katara? It's so cool.
Let me go!
She's in trouble.
Katara's in danger. I have to go.
No, Aang. By choosing attachment, you have locked the chakra. If you leave now, you won't be able to go into the Avatar state at all.
But she's in trouble for real.
You will not treat a Kyoshi warrior this way.
But you're not a Kyoshi warrior, are you? Princess Azula of the Fire Nation.
What do you want?
I want to make a deal, because I can get you, the Avatar.
I'm listening.
We've been invited to serve tea to the Earth King.
Trap. Zuko really is zenned out. How long is that gonna last? Not much longer. No, because the next episode is the Crossroads of Destiny. That's gonna be so Zuko. But it could also it's definitely Zuko. But it also could double up and be Aang and his destiny to be the Avatar. But him, I don't know if he locked it permanently by leaving the Guru. That is such a top tier scene in this whole show. Him walking on the cosmic energy towards his Avatar, able to finally, control it at will. But the whole let go of earthly attachments, and that one is Katara. The one that he has is Katara. And it makes so much sense. Absolutely, because if you have that one attachment in Katara, then there's a chance that you would put her, ahead of the betterment of whatever, the world or this universe. And as the Avatar, your responsibility is the universe before everything, before Katara. So yeah, it's like kind of your classic hero thing. You can't have a responsibility to anything above, saving, the world, the universe, whatever it is, depending on, the hero thing that you watch. There's so many of those hero stories, those superhero stories that we see where they're in kind of in a situation where they literally do have to choose a large group of a really large group of people or the one person that they love. And those are always such incredibly sad moments when you do see that happen, and they just did it again here, man. Even though he didn't specifically he did choose, she was in danger specifically, and he chose, but instead of choosing the actual universe in danger, he chose her over accessing his Avatar, which puts the fucking universe in danger because he needs to master it in order to save everybody. It's such good writing. It's great, and it only works by building their relationship in this show, and they've done a really great job with that. Yeah, I love this show. You guys know that. I want to see this Zuko. Zuko is not going to stay this like way, this fully meditated way, because he's going to run into Azula. That's probably going to be what snaps it, right? They'll go to the Earth King thing to serve the tea, and then she'll be there, and then boom. Everything is going to come right back to him. We might get another flashback with those double dragons again too. One being Iroh and one being, I think that was Azula as the other dragon voice, maybe. That makes sense now. It's like that yin yang thing. It's so cool the way they do all this.
Long Fang has placed you in my command while we overthrow the government.
Are they struggling with, do we overthrow Earth King? I saw him kind of look down.
Any hesitation, any weakness at all.
That one guy's hesitating.
Snuff it out.
Oh, him too, all of y'all.
How did it go with the guru? Did you master the Avatar state?
If you leave now, you won't be able to go into the Avatar state at all.
It's a long story.
Okay?
I'm great.
Something's not right.
Come on, Zuko. You're still Zuko.
It's tea time.
Azula!
Have you met the Dai Li? They're earthbenders, but they have a killer instinct that's so firebender. I just love it.
Don't fuck with Iroh, man. Oh, that's so sick. And T's more than T. He knows how to weaponize it.
You've got company.
Zuko? Oh, let's have a little chat.
It's an old friend of mine. Glad to see you're okay.
I need your help.
Look at everyone working together. This is so cool. Iroh with the gang. That's the perfect combo.
He's terrifying and inspirational at the same time. It's hard to explain.
You're a terrible person, you know that? Always following us, hunting the Avatar, trying to capture the world's last hope for peace? But what do you care? You're the Fire Lord's son. Spreading war and violence and hatred is in your blood.
You don't know what you're talking about.
I don't? How dare you? The Fire Nation took my mother away from me.
Damn.
I'm sorry.
I believe that.
That's something we have in common.
Well, what do you know? There is an ancient city down there.
Zuko Katara bonding over losing your
split up.
mom.
You go with
The Fire
Iroh,
Nation
look for
did take
Tara
his
in the
mother
Angel.
away.
Now comes the part where I double-cross you. Dai Li, arrest the Fire Nation princess. I said, arrest her.
No, you're in over your head. You're not in charge.
What is wrong with
They're
you?
terrified
Because
and
they
admire
haven't made
her.
up their minds.
You've beaten me at my own game.
Don't flatter yourself. You were never even a player.
I used to think this scar marked me. The mark of the banished prince, cursed to chase the Avatar forever. But lately, I've realized I'm free to determine my own destiny, even if I'll never be free of my mark.
I have healing abilities.
It's a scar. It can't be healed.
Don't play with
This
us.
is water from the Spirit Oasis at the North Pole. It has special properties, so I've been saving it for something important.
Oh my gosh. If he gets healed by water bending healing, then that has to be like, we're busy right now. Yeah, you ain't ever let. Come on. No, let her finish. Let her finish.
Dang, I knew you would come.
Uncle, I don't understand. What are you doing with the Avatar?
Come on,
Saving you, that's what.
Zuko, it's time we talked.
Let her heal his eye. Don't just look at his scar and walk away.
Now you have come to the crossroads of your destiny.
Aha.
It's time for you to choose. It's time for you
Freer.
to choose.
Freer is the key, I feel like. Freer from the weight of
I expected this kind of
your
treachery
past.
from Uncle. Have father's love.
No.
You will have everything you want.
His mom.
Zuko, I am begging you. Look into your heart and see what it is that you truly want.
You are free to choose.
Katara is such a beast this season. Who was that? Is that the guy, Longfang? Oh, that's everybody. Avatar State's the only way, but he can't do it.
There's too many.
Shit.
The only way is to let her go.
But how?
I'm sorry, Katara.
You've got to get out of here. I'll hold them off as long as I can.
Oh my gosh.
I betrayed Uncle.
No, he betrayed you. Today, you restored your own honor.
The Earth Kingdom has fallen.
What the fuck? That fucked me up so bad. Zuko is more lost than ever. That's as clear as anything. But that whole series of events just really got me. Starting with, first of all, the battle was the best battle I've seen in this show. The whole Azula and Zuko versus Aang and Katara. But once he sees, I mean, because it's so, he lets her go in order to save her, or that's what he attempts to do anyway, which is what, because you're letting her go, but you're still doing it out of love so that you can save her. So is that why it didn't work? Because he was kind of cheating without even realizing? But just like making the choice in the moment, oh man, it just got me. And then things kept happening that just got me even more. Like when, like her, that he lets her go in order to be able to access Avatar State, and then he gets hurt by Azula, I think there, and then she, in an act of love, goes to save him. And it's like, you can't deny this love stuff, man. This guru must have never been in love. I don't know. I think back to Iroh talking to Aang in the cave. I think you made the right choice. And then Iroh showing up and protecting the two of them so they can get away. Iroh just doing what he feels is right. That's all he ever does, is what he feels is right. And yeah, that was stunning. This season was amazing. I can't believe there's a whole season left. I mean, after this season's like, the first season is great. It's so good. This season's like times 5. It's the first season times 5. It's just so incredible. All these episodes, one after the other, just non-stop. They're just one after the other incredible. I feel like there was that one episode that I was just like, I don't even remember which episode it was. It was like around between 10, it was like 10ish or 11 or 12 or something like that. I don't recall because it feels so long ago, because I don't even remember what happened in that episode. I just remember not like loving it. And then after that, there's just non-stop episodes of perfection. It feels, this is a season finale, right? But it feels so not, it feels so you know, because they're still, because the Earth Kingdom falls, Ba Sing Se falls here, they get away. There's no resolution really in any way or for anything. It's a real sort of gut punch into like, hey, there's a lot more that needs to happen in this show here. Obviously, I kind of like that there's no real resolution, because it makes you just want to jump right into season 3 and be like, what the hell is gonna happen in this show? Yeah, what an emotional last episode here, and just what a perfect show.